Tonight's presentation. My name is Kaiser and I will be hosting tonight's presentation for tonight. And first of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here. Before we proceed, meron lang muna tayong house rules. Um, First is please put away your cell phones and other gadgets other than yung ginagamit niyo ngayon. And then second is please mute your Zoom settings. Then we will be entertaining questions after the presentation. So we would need your full attention for us to learn new things for tonight's presentation and please empty our cups so that we will be ready to receive new learnings for tonight. So actually ngayon nanginginig ako sa excitement talaga, no? Kasi this is a wonderful opportunity kasi gusto ko lang i-share siguro what happened last year, no, nung sa Davao kasi dito may clustering kasi dati yung bawal lumabas pag Sunday. Minsan nung isang Saturday na nakalimutan ko mamalengke, no, and then kasi na-busy ako sa deliveries. So nung Sunday wala kaming maluto, wala kaming makain. Tapos bawal lumabas, wala ring mabili sa labas. Tapos kung lalabas ka huhulihin. So nakatingin ako dun sa labas sa gate. Wala akong nakikitang dumadaan na sasakyan. So in my desperation, yumuko na lang ako. Pag yuko ko, nakita ko dun may tumubong mga kangkong. May tumubong kangkong. And then ayun, at that moment, meron kaming ulam. So God is good, God is so great. So doon ko na-realize that we are living in God's abundant universe. Minsan kailangan lang natin matutunan kung saan tumingin. So ngayon kasi sa dami ng problema sa bansa natin, alam mo po sa Manila, punuan yung ospital at halos hindi tinatanggap yung mga bagong pasyente, no? Tapos I myself, yung last year namatayan ako ng tito, tapos yung ko just this year yung tito ng misis ko naman na namatay din dahil yun sa sakit, no? And then the other side of the spectrum, I met a bunch of healthy people na grabe, kumbaga na dating may cancer, dating may dialysis patient, dating may AIDS, dating na stroke, now restored in full health at walang kinakatakutang sakit, no? Meron pa dun, may dating may COVID, no? Now restored in full health. And this is because of this wonderful opportunity that we're having today. At eto nga, no, kung ready na yung presenter natin, without further ado, I will let us all welcome, no, yung presenter natin. Isa siyang dating government employee. And then isa din siyang civil engineer profession. Tapos dati sobrang negative siya dito sa product na to, sa business na to. But then now he's a full-time advocate for RIWAY. Please welcome Tito Andales. Presentation. Okay, ready na ba yung presenter natin? So by the way, no, sobrang nakaka-excite talaga to, no. So ako ay hindi marinig. Start na ba? Parang ako lang atang hindi makakarinig. Start na ba? Wala, o hindi siya marinig?
Somebody book that.
What we do here is go back.
Okay na ba?
Hello, bro.
Hi! Sige. Okay na.
Okay, naririnig niyo ako, bro?
Oh, naririnig. Sige.
Sorry for, ganito talaga, basta live.
Sige, go ahead.
So our company, bro, sorry. By the way, I am the presenter for tonight. Hello? Narinig ba ako?
Yes po, sir.
By the way, I have to tell something about how I met RIWAY in my life. So I met RIWAY with my wife. She was invited for an OPP in the RIWAY office. She was invited by her office mate, no other than Ma'am Vanessa. And from that night, after the presentations, she went home full of hope and happy. And I saw her, she was very excited and telling me that she wants to join the RIWAY advocacy. But after hearing that words, I was so hesitant and I was so and skeptical about the product, since when she told me that the product will cost 135,000 for a 6-month therapy, then I was so at that time. Since a government employee, we don't have that much money to buy a 6-month therapy. But since gusto talaga niya, she find a way by having a consult with this IS just to avail the said therapy. Then the following night, she arrived home. Bit-bit niya yung 7 bottles ng 4th-year placenta. Then I was happy, seeing her happy also. So since alam niya kung ano yung need ng katawan niya, so ano yung need, kasi meron kasi siyang onset asthma at that time. Then taking the 4th-year placenta, after a week, I've seen some improvements. Hindi na po siya natutulog na with 2 pillow under her head. And after 1 month, nawala na yung mga sounds minsan ng chest niya. Pag stress masyado at pressured masyado sa opisina, usually when she arrived home, meron po siyang maririnig na sounds sa chest niya. So, to cut the story short, she availed the 6-month therapy, and that's how I met RIWAY International and the product 4th-year placenta. So now, I will talk about the company. The company is RIWAY International. RIWAY stands for the right way. Then it started in Singapore. Then Malaysia, Taiwan, China, Thailand, Hong Kong, Indonesia, the Philippines, Japan, Myanmar, Denmark, Czech Republic, and now meron na pong office sa South Africa and South Korea. It's so amazing, this company, since after 1 year of launching the product in 2008, in 2009, it has an accumulated product sales of $3 million. Then after 5 years, it has a product sales of $400 million. And last 2019, yung product sales po ng company ay umabot po ng $20 billion. So, seeing this result, this product sales of the company na meron lang pong isang product na isang health product, so there must be something very special in this product na to exist in 13 years in the market now. Now we talk about health. Ito po yung top 10 killers o kalaban po ng health as reported by the World Health Organization. This is for 2016 and it was reported in 2018. Now, ito po yung top 10 killers. Heart disease, stroke, Alzheimer's, lung cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, lower respiratory infection, colon cancer, diabetes, kidney disease, and breast cancer. Bakit po ba meron tayong ganitong mga sakit? Ano po ba ang kanyang dahilan? Yung isang dahilan po ay yung aging population. Ganito po yun. Kasi as we age, yung stem cell po natin, pag yung pinanganak tayo, yung stem cell po natin ay sobrang taas. It could be, ma-compare natin na hanggang roof o hanggang bubong yung stem cell natin. Pero po, pagdating ng teenager na tayo, meron na lang pong 10% na natira doon sa stem cell na meron tayo. Then pagdating naman ng 30 years old, 4% na lang po yung meron tayo ng stem cell. Then pagdating ng 50 years old, only 2.5% left. And when we reach 80 years old, meron na lang po tayong 0.5% ng stem cells na meron tayo nung ipinanganak tayo. So, no wonder po, yung mga senior citizen are the most vulnerable for these types of diseases. At makikita natin na kadalasan ng mga senior citizen ay marami pong sakit. Another cause of these diseases is the wrong diet or maling pagkain. Kasi po ngayon, usong-uso na po yung fast food, saka yung mga instant food. Kaya pong yung life natin para na pong instant at saka fast. Then another cause for these diseases are the inevitable stress and pollution. Kasi po, even how rich you are, you can afford to buy ionizer, air purifier, water purifier. Hindi mo pa rin maiwasan na makalanghap po ng pollution as you go out from your house. Then, alam niyo po na even sa medical science ay nagkaroon na po ng bottleneck crisis. Ang ibig sabihin po nito na even ng mga doctors na sa medical science ay minsan hindi na po nila alam kung ano gagawin sa mga pasyente na pabalik-balik pupuntang clinic or hospital dahil sa mga sakit na nadarama nila o na meron sila. At ano po ito? Wala na po bang pag-asa? Or are there still hope for these patients who are suffering from these diseases? Ang sagot po, yes po, meron po. Now, I would like to introduce Porter Placenta 6th edition. Ito po ay gawa ng New Zealand. Alam po natin yung New Zealand is the cleanest and pollution-free country. So, doon po dirace yung deer placenta na pinagkukunan natin ng stem cells. At saka yung processing plant, nandoon din po. But the company is based in Singapore. Makikita po natin na yung Porter Placenta 6th edition po ay answer to reverse aging. Now, are you familiar with anti-aging? Dito po familiar ako sa anti-aging. Ibig sabihin po, when you take anti-aging food supplement, ay pinapabagalan po niya yung aging process natin. For example, ngayon I am 54. The next year, if I continue to take that anti-aging food supplement, ay mukha pa rin akong 54. Pagdating ng 55, mukha pa rin akong 54. Kasi po, only the aging process yung pinapabagal ng anti-aging food supplement. Now, itong reverse aging, ano pong mangyayari? For example po, ngayon, 54 ako. Then I will take the 6-month therapy. Then pag dating ng maybe 6 months or a few months from now, siguro po I am 54, but I will look 53. Then the following year or few months later, maybe I will look 52, then 51 or 50. So yan po yung reverse aging. So using fourth year placenta, it will answer our reverse aging problem. Now, because of the discovery of stem cell, yung stem cell po ay tinatawag na most basic form of all living things. Are you familiar with stem cell? Siguro kung hindi naman po,
Here is go back.
everybody is familiar with sperm cell. Now, the moment yung sperm cell at saka yung egg cell or ovum nag-meet, then it will form a stem cell. Then nagkaroon po ng duplication from one stem cell, nahati po siya, naging 2, then naging 4, naging 8, 16, 32, 64, 1 to 8, and so on and so forth. Then, until nagkaroon ng blastocyst or the mother of stem cells, then saka nagkaroon din nagkaroon ng cell division at saka cell assignment. Until mag-create ng millions of stem cells, and it will develop into more than 300 different types of stem cells. Ang iba nito maging intestinal stem cell, liver stem cell, nerve stem cell, heart stem cell, and lung stem cell, until it will form a baby. So lahat po tayo ay nanggaling sa stem cell. I will cite an example po. Kung magkasakit po ba tayo, ano pong dapat igamot sa atin? For example, yung isang bagay po ay made of concrete. Tapos nasira yung concrete. For example, yung pader nasira, no? It's made of concrete. Then, papalitan natin ng kahoy. Ano po bang mangyayari? Na-repair natin siya, pero hindi po naibalik natin yung original itsura ng isang bagay. Halimbawa naman po, kung isang bagay, halimbawa yung pintuan natin, nasira siya. So, gawa po siya ng kahoy, tapos pinalitan natin ng concrete. Naibalik natin yun o na-repair natin yun, yung sira ng ating pintuan, pero iba na yung itsura niya. Hindi natin naibalik yung original design dahil ibang materials yung pinalit natin. Like sa human body po, kung magkasakit po tayo, ano pong usual na ginagamot sa atin? Diba, gumagamit tayo ng mga synthetic medicine. Pero po, dahil tayo ay made up of stem cells, diba dapat stem cells po yung ibabalik para po siya po yung mag-repair ng karamdaman natin o ano yung sakit natin para po maibalik into its original maayos yung problema ng ating katawan. So using stem cell, it has an unlimited possibilities of treatment boundaries, and it has also miraculous abilities. Now let's talk about the conventional method of stem cell therapy. Number 1 po is placenta injection. Unang-una, it's very expensive and time-consuming. Dahil po, we'll fly all the way to Switzerland or Germany to have the procedures performed there. And it will cost us millions. Dahil po, yung the least time na magstay tayo doon is 1 month to have the procedures done for us. Example po ng mga mga famous personalities na Filipino na nagkaroon ng placenta injection ay si former Senator Enrile po. Now, he is 98 years old. Pero kung titingnan mo siya, he still look maybe 70s lang dahil po sa stem cells. Now, the second method of stem cell therapy is the stem cell transplant. Again, it's very expensive and painful. Dahil po, for example po, yung kaliwang mata mo ay nagkaroon ng karamdaman, no? And you're advised to have an stem cell transplant. So, kailangan po mag-harvest tayo ng stem cells sa kanang mata. Then, ilipat natin doon or inject natin doon sa kaliwang mata. Very painful dahil po we are not allowed to use anesthesia during the procedure. Kasi po, namamatay po yung stem cell kung ginagamitan po ng anesthesia. So, you can imagine how painful it is. No? Harvesting the stem cells, then inject it on the other side, in your other eye. So, it's very painful, and the procedure itself is very expensive also. Then the third one is the cord blood banking. Again, it's expensive yung pag-pastor ng umbilical cord. Yung ginagawa po nito, yung for example, yung mga nagpagawa nito yung mga celebrities or mga mayayaman na nanganganak. So, pinapapreserve nila yung umbilical cord ng bata. Pinuputol po yun. In-store doon sa hospital. Pero po, yung bayad po nito is very expensive po. And it has time limit. And it has a mischance also. Kasi po, you can only use it for 20 years. Halimbawa po, pag after 22 years, nagkasakit po yung bata. So, hindi na po niya magagamit yung umbilical cord na nakastore para sa kanya. And another example po is yung 20 years old po, pagdating dyan, siguro we are still very strong provided with healthy lifestyle and proper exercise and healthy diet also. Another one is the placenta injection. Ito po yung stem cell therapy na ginagawa po sa mga beauty salon. Ang issue po dito is yung nagpe-perform ng procedure po, is it license po ba siya na gumagawa ng procedures? And ang safety concern, saan po galing yung ini-inject na stem cell sa mga clients nila? So, according to some research, ito galing po sa black sheep at hindi po siya sa deer. So, yun po yung health concern nito, yung safety concern. The other one is adult stem cell banking. Yes, we can still harvest some stem cell even if you're old already, you're adult, but it's expensive and too late maybe. For example, when you are 30 years old already and you want to have your stem cell extracted and preserve it for later use. So, maybe it's too late then because baka po during that time meron ka ng mga sakit. So, madadala po siya as your stem cell is going to harvest and preserve it. Then the last one is the healthy lifestyle. Ito po ay isang another source of stem cell also. Libre po siya. Provided po na we can, for example, someone who can do exercise regularly, even for at least 30 minutes, and have healthy diet. Dahil po, kung kinakain po natin, for example, is organic food, walang mga pesticides, no? Then, proper exercise. Yung stem cell daw na meron tayo is nagmo-multiply po siya. So, kaya masasabi natin na libre yung ng avail ng stem cell therapy kasi kusa po siyang nagmo-multiply sa ating body. Then, the question is there any convenient, effective, and affordable way? Yes, meron po. Ang sagot po ito is ng oral live cell therapy, yung 4th-year placenta. Using the modern technology, number 1 is the freeze-drying technology. Pina-harvest po yung stem cells sa pagpanganak po ng deer. Pina-harvest po yung placenta, and then ini-extract yung stem cell at pinipreserve siya using the freeze-drying technology to make it bioactive for 3 to 4 years. Then the next one is the nitrogen-filled technology. It prevents oxidation, which will make placental live cell rancid. So, pagka nagkaroon po ng oxidation, masisira po yung live cell na nasa capsule. Ano po yung oxidation? An example po is pagkatay ng, yung hihiwain natin yung apple, i-cut it, then leave it for a few minutes. Ano pong mangyayari? Nakikita natin na nagiging brown po yung side ng apple. So, later on, nabubulok po talaga ito. So, yung ginagawa po ng stem cell or 4th-year placenta, before putting it inside the capsule, inaalis po yung oxygen. Then, it is going to we're going to replace it with nitrogen. Ito po isang technology na to make the placenta bioactive for 3 to 4 years. The third one is the enteric-coated technology. It withstands stomach acid and designed to dissolve in intestine, maximizing absorption. So binabypass po ng capsule yung ating stomach. Kasi po yung stomach natin is acidic and meron pong mga enzymes needed to digest the food that we eat. Then the capsule will go directly to the small intestine at doon po siya natutunaw. Yung small intestine po is an alkaline environment po. Kaya po na doon po sila nag-absorb. Lahat po ng kinakain natin, yung mga nutrients po ay nandoon sa small intestine, ready for absorption and distribution to the other parts of the human body. Another technology is the emulsification technology. It allows larger molecules to be absorbed by the bile chylomicron pathway. Ibig sabihin nito, yung larger molecules ay pinapalit po siya. That even yung pinakamaliit na ugat ng ating mata saka yung brain ay makayang i-absorb po yung 4th-year placenta, yung stem cell. No wonder po yung product na ito po very effective po sa mga stroke patients and other diseases po. Then the next one is BioSoft Gel technology. It ensures that effective ingredients dissolve rapidly in the small intestine, boosting the absorption rate of the bioactive nutrients. So yung capsule po natin is BioSoft. Isang parang gel po siya na we could swallow it easily. Kahit na yung bata, madali po siya iswallow. And it will go directly to our small intestine for higher absorption rate. Ito po yung unique ingredients po ng or for integrated formulation po ng fourth year placenta. So I'll talk about first the deer placenta extract. Deer placenta, bakit po deer yung ginagamit ng company? Alam niyo po ba na yung deer po, siya po yung isa sa mga pinakamalinis na animals. Tinatawag po siya na divine beast. Dahil of all the mammals, yung deer lang po yung walang gallbladder. And besides that, there is very picky eaters. Kaya po nandun po sa forest kasi pinipili po nila yung kinakain nila. Kasi if they're not careful enough, mamamatay po sila. And if ever po nakakain po sila ng lason, they will commit suicide by biting their tongue. The next one is the nucleoclavim. Ito po ay anti-inflammatory, antioxidants, and it's defying. Nucleoclavim po, ito po ay patented po ng RIWAY International. Dahil po dito, for example, if yung mother po, nagkaroon po siya ng asthma, she is asthmatic, then taking the fourth year placenta, na-correct po ng fourth year placenta hanggang sa genetic side po ng so pag na-correct na po yung asthmatic condition ng mother, hindi na po niya ma-transmit doon sa kanyang anak kung sakali po manganganak siya dahil po because of nucleoclavin. Kasi kaya niya i-correct yung genetic side ng patient. Then, the next one is the fucoidan extract. Bago din ito na product, no? Bago na ingredients. Katulad ng nucleoclavin, fucoidan. Wala ito sa yung mga naunang edition. Present lang ito sa 6th edition. So yung fucoidan extract na naman, it maintains and improves gut and digestive health. Para po siyang, for example, sa chemotherapy, no? Undergoing chemotherapy, lahat po ng good and bad cells ay pinapatay po ng chemotherapy. But with fucoidan extract, yung pinapatay lang po is yung cancer cells. Without doing harm sa good cells. Another ingredient po na bagong ingredients po ito, only in the 6th edition, is the apple polyphenol. It has a nutritional powerhouse rich in antioxidant. Naririnig ko pa ito noon na yung apple, meron pong isang company on tinatawag po na apple stem cell. So yung friend ko, parang ang yabang na niya, na-share sa akin yung apple stem cell daw. Now, when I am in RIWAY, dito ko lang nalalaman na yung apple stem cell pala is only one of the ingredients doon sa fourth year placenta po. Kaya po, it is very amazing. Then meron pong dendrobium. It nourishes the stomach and moistens the lungs. Marine collagen. It maintains a youthful look and produces age-defying effect. Kaya ang marine collagen po, it's very good for our joints, good for arthritis and rheumatism. Then we also have evening primrose oil. It regulates vitality and promotes metabolism. Then meron po tayong good sources of good cholesterol dito sa product na ito. Yung iscolin, avocado oil, and borage oil. It provides caused by damage to the nervous system. And it provides fatty acids required by the body. Then meron din po tayong aloe vera extract. It boosts the immune system, improves digestion. And lycopene, the last one, it has a natural carotenoids known as super antioxidants. So makikita po natin no, na as you can see, yung pork placenta po is very ang daming ingredients no. Hindi lang po their placenta, meron pa po siyang 11 other ingredients. So we can say na going to Switzerland or Germany to have placenta injection, I think it's better to take this oral live cell therapy for their placenta. Kasi po, we have the their placenta extract itself plus these 11 other ingredients needed by the body. Fully packed na po siya. Kasi po, while andoon po yung mga mag-take tayo ng stem cells, yung baby stem cells po, mayroon na po siyang food para po mag-multiply and multiply because of these 11 other ingredients. The pork placenta also has this reliable certification of safety. We have this international free cell certification, New Zealand GMP certification. Anong ibig sabihin po ng GMP? Good Manufacturing Practice. Then New Zealand GMP certification research plant. Then New Zealand Food Safety certification. We also have Singapore General Hospital Safety Test certification. And Singapore HSA safety certification. And para po sa mga Muslim brothers natin, we also have this halal certificate. So it is safe for our Muslim brothers to take the product. So kita po natin na gain better health 6 months live cell therapy. So in the first month, if you want to take the 6-month therapy, the first month, dalawa sa buntag, dalawa sa gabi, yung i-take natin na capsule, no? Then at the end of the first month, we will consume 2 bottles. Then from second month up to the 6th month, we only need 1 bottle po. 1 capsule in the morning, 1 capsule in the evening. Ang isang bottle po, it has 60 capsules. So yung asa ba ito? So yung ano po, yung isang set po, yung isang bottle, it will cost us 20,880. Then for one set, it has 7 bottles, it will cost 135,000. Then makasave po tayo ng 11,160. Sa tingin niyo po, mahal po ba ito? 135,000 is not expensive po. Napakamura po ito. If we will talk about stem cell. Kasi po, it has that their placenta live cell. Parang almost the same lang po if you will go to Switzerland and Germany to have the procedures performed there. It's almost the same effect. And maybe taking portrait placenta is better than going there, and it is cheaper. So before I will end, I'm going to share this one, that the quotation by Benjamin Franklin, that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So mas better po na, halimbawa ako ngayon 54 years old na ako, wala pa akong dinandam na medyo but I have to take this opportunity na to have this 6-month therapy. We will not wait na magkasakit po tayo bago po tayo mag-take nito. Alam mo, ang mahal, bawal makasakit kasi mahal ng pagpa-hospital. So, if you value your health, we will take health as an investment, not an expense. And loving your health is the way to love others also. Ladies and gentlemen, lahat po tayo nasa Zoom meeting na ito. I think it's not an accident po nandito kayo. We all have our purpose. So kung ano po yung magagandang bagay o mayroon kayong natutunan dito, it's worth sharing it po to your friends, to your relatives. Baka po meron po silang family members na kailangan po nito na product. We can be an instrument to share it to other people, and by helping others also. That would be all po for tonight. Thank you, Bro Kaiser, and thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you very much, Bro Tito, for that very informative presentation. Ay grabe, no? Ako naniniwala, if you are here today, hindi siya aksidente nga na nandito kayo ngayon. Hindi siya, I believe that there's a purpose kung bakit kayo nandito, and I also believe na in the future, pasasalamatan nyo yung nag-invite sa'yo dito, no? And here in RIWAY, we would be listening, or we would hear real stories from real people who had benefited from this very wonderful product, no, from RIWAY. Ito nga merong, if may magte-testify, may mag-share sa story niya regarding her experience of this the amazing product of Portier Placenta. And let me welcome, this is regarding sa lolo niya. Hindi ko na siya pangunahan, no? Let's all welcome Erica Bautista.
Hello everyone. Good evening. Narinig po ba? Hello?
Narinig.
Yes, good evening. Okay na.
Hello everyone. Good evening. So I'm Erica Bautista. I'm the apo ni Mr. Magabs po. And before anything else, I want to give a quick background of my lolo. So, year 2017, he got an operation about his prostate problems, because that time he got a difficulty urinating. There comes a time that in a day he can't urinate. So he complains about that he has pain on his tummy area about his prostate. So we immediately go to the doctor, and the doctor suggested that time to do a laser operation for his kidney stone. So sa awa naman po ng Diyos during that time, okay naman po yung result ng operation na yun. So after 3 months, after his operation po is nagkuha kami ulit ng lab results. Because usually naman po every 3 months nag-lab result po kami for my lola. So after 3 months, the lab result is not good. But wala na naman po yung mga kidney stone, but we found sa ultrasound, meron siyang maliit na cyst sa liver niya. So we asked the doctor if it's okay kung ooperahan ba para matanggal yung cyst, but the doctor insisted na okay lang daw po na hindi tanggalin yung cyst kasi mawawala lang din daw yun as times go by. So binaliwala ng doctor yung nakita na maliit na cyst sa liver niya. So after 2 years, yun na po, my lolo complains about pain in her stomach, and his body feels numb, and he urinates frequently. Yung pag naiihi po siya, parang hindi na niya minsan napipigilan. So there comes a time na hindi na siya nakakaabot sa CR pag gusto niya mag-piwi. So we consulted immediately our doctor given his past medical condition, kasi nga po di ba meron na siya naka-operahan na siya before. So we consulted our doctor, and our doctor ordered many labs. So we immediately kinano po namin agad yung mga labs niya, and the lab shows a huge mass in his liver, and his creatine and uric acid level are elevated. So we are referred to a nephrologist for his kidneys and to a gastroenterologist for his liver. So during the checkup, our nephro told us that the kidney problem is still manageable. The creatinine level is manageable. It can be cured by taking some meds, and since we caught it early, it's not that bad. So okay lang po yung kidney niya at that time. Although medyo elevated yung creatine level niya, but it's still manageable. But the huge mass on his liver is not a good news for us. So our doctor for the liver delivers bad news that time. During that time, during the check-up, hindi po ako kasama nun. Ang kasama lang po that day is my lola, kasi that time I'm still working at a hotel. So during that time, parang may work yata ako nun. So the doctor told my lola and lolo directly on their face that my lolo, the mass on his liver is a stage D or the end liver cancer. So that time, my lolo and lola is shook. They don't know what to say to the doctor, and the doctor told my lolo and lola that time that my lolo has only a 3 to 6 months time to live. So the doctor don't suggest the operation for the tumor because 80 to 90% of the liver function will be compromised na po. So di na siya advisable for operation, and the only thing that is good that time is a liver transplant. So we all know liver transplant costs millions, and liver transplant survival for old people, for senior citizen is 75%, and the recovery period for the liver is very slow for senior citizen naman din. So di din siya masyadong sinasuggest ng doctor namin kasi transplanted liver can fail or rejected by your body. So, kahit na may millions ka po, pa nagpa-transfer ka ng liver mo, may may probability pa rin po na i-rejection ng body mo unknowingly. Then, if ever naman po na hindi i-reject ng body mo, there will be a time na babalik pa rin po yung original na disease ng liver mo. So, it's not a go-to for us because it's risky and it costs lots of millions. So, when my lolo and lola went home, I asked them how was the checkup, and my lolo didn't answer. He immediately goes to their room and he sleep. He don't talk to us. Then my lola told me about the bad news that the doctor confronted them that my lolo has 3 to 6 months to live because of the end stage of liver failure. So I'm shocked. I don't know what to say, what words to comfort my lola and lolo that time. So I'm speechless that time. So wala akong masabi sa kanila. Then my lola told me na to contact my tita in Qatar for me to deliver the bad news. Then I immediately contacted my tita through messenger chat and I told her, "Tower, are you okay? Are you in a good place now?" Tapos she immediately tell me na how was the checkup of Papi and that. Ay, sabi ko sa kanya na, relax lang, don't be may bad news kasi I told my tita that Popsy is diagnosed in the end stage of liver cancer, and the doctor told my lola and lolo that it's not a go for operation since it's final stage, and my lolo has only 3 to 6 months to live at most. So my tita that time cried a lot. She talked to my lolo that she told my lolo that be strong, na hindi daw mapapatalo dapat to sa sakit niya, don't mind the cancer daw nga. Kasi the more nga na mag-worry ka sa sakit mo, the more na nakukonsume ka ng sakit mo, madali ka mag-fail yung body mo. So she told my lolo Papsi that don't worry Papsi, I will find ways to find cure for your cancer. Tapos then here comes Ate Josephin Andales. She already introduced to my tita the fourth-year placenta long time ago, but my tita didn't seem to recognize fourth-year placenta that time because it's no use for us. We are all healthy that time, and the product costs too much. So when Popsi is diagnosed by liver failure that time, she immediately contacted Atinet and told Atinet about the problem of Popsi, that Popsi has a liver cancer. So I think less than a week, Atinet came to Digos to present the product to us. And during the presentation, nag-take agad si Popsi ng tablet nung fourth year natin. We told Popsi na don't lose hope. Malay mo, yung fourth year placenta na pala ang magbigay ng hope sa kanya to regain his health again. So, after two days, after 2 days, the pain is gone in his tummy area because yun naman po talaga yung palaging kino-complain niya. And after a week, he don't feel numb with his body. And during that time, after taking the fourth year placenta, siguro parang nawala na din yung depression niya kasi he feels that meron pang pag-asa for his terminal illness. So he do what he usually do. So he wake up 6 a.m. in the morning, go to his chicken, feed his chicken, go to his cow, tend to his cow, and do his normal activities like before na katong yung mga time na feeling healthy pa siya pero deep inside may dinadamdam na pala. Tapos every 3 months we go to our doctor for lab results. So the doctor every 3 months suggests us to do lab tests every 3 months. So during 3 months, I think 3 to 6 months, the blood pressure of my lolo normalizes. So the doctor told us that we are not really need to take maintenance for high blood because the high blood pressure of my lolo is already corrected. So the doctor told us that my lolo should take only the medicine if for the 3 consecutive days his blood pressure would tank up at mga 150. Pag umabot na lang na 150 for 3 days yung over ng BP niya, doon na lang namin siya paiinumin ng maintenance niya for his blood pressures. Pero other than that, pinatanggal na niya kasi nga daw madami na siyang tinitake na meds, then hindi naman din siya much needed kasi nga pag umiinom pa siya ng maintenance niya for high blood, mababa naman yung masyado yung blood pressure niya. So it's not recommended na sa kanya. So his blood pressure is normalized and his creatinine level that time decreases, and it's not yet normal but eventually it decreases as time goes by. Tapos then at present we still do AFP. AFP is about tumor markings. We still monitor the growth of the tumor if it's still growing. It's still growing, but the doctor told us that the growth is not aggressive. Compare mo po sa ibang patient kasi during their conference in Europe, the doctors told us that the patient in the end stage liver failure would just last 3 months at most. So during that 3 months, yung patient po is very, very weak. He can stand on his own and parang bedridden na siya ganun. Pero not with my lolo because there comes a time na we are stressed because of his daily routines in life. You know, there's time na magsisibak pa siya ng kahoy, which is not recommended by the doctor for him because it's a huge activity for his liver. Bawal na po kasi dapat yung mga matitinding mga gawain sa kanya. Minsan pa nga nag-aano pa siya ng damo, which is not good for him. Minsan kami na nasistress sa mga pinagagawa niya sa buhay niya kasi nga yung bawal ginagawa pa rin niya. Pero parang naano na lang din namin na he's living his life. Yung parang gano'n na lang, iniisip na lang namin na gano'n kasi dun siya masaya. So, pinapabayaan na lang din namin minsan pero sinasabihan namin siya na to take it slow because of his problem. So, the tumor is still there and the doctor is so happy every time we go to his clinic for our labs. He will tell us, Dr. Lasala will tell us that, I'm so happy, Tay, that you are back here again. And I'm so happy that I could see you walk on your own, go to my clinic, and don't complain anything. Don't complain pains in himself. Tapos, sabi pa ng doktor ko, anong gusto mong kainin mo na, Tay? Kasi given the 3 to 6 months to live, tinaningan ka na ng buhay mo. Tapos after 3 to 6 months, babalik ka na naman sa kanya. You're still healthy. So we are thankful to God and also to Portier Placenta because siguro hindi pa niya kaya tanggalin yung tumor that time. Kasi nga 80 to 90% of your liver function, 80 to 90% na ng liver mo is na-consume na ng tumor. So maybe Portia placenta is still doing its depth and thorough rejuvenation to my lolo's liver, and we are still thankful because we know cancer cells are traitor in our system, because we don't know, even we are healthy inside, we are healthy outside, we don't know that the cancer cell is sinisira na niya yung mga ano natin, mga organs natin sa loob. But with our daily labs, it shows that the growth of the tumor is not aggressive, and the other complication of the cancer cells, we don't see any other complication with the cancer cells. So I think we are still thankful to God and to Portia placenta that it helped us give during the, sabi kasi ng doctor nun, during that time, 2019, that is 2 years ago, that my lola is 3 to 6 months to live, but right now it's 2 years and still kicking and still strong. And actually, today, he still do his fasting because he's a Muslim. He still do, yes, thank you, te. He still do his fasting. He still do his fasting today, even though hindi na siya dapat record na to, pero he still do his devotion. Siguro para ano na din sa ano niya, health natin. And asa na to, te. And next. And to next slide. May pa ba to? That's all. Ay, ito pa.
Yung kapatid ng ano mo, ng lolo.
Ah, sige. Okay. So, this patient is the younger sister of my Papsi. He's a 67 years old patient, a stroke patient. So, as you can see to the pictures, ano na siya, before, I think, ano bang year yun? Mga siguro year 2017, 2016, that time. He went to Digos. He is half paralyzed, and she has diabetes. She is diabetic that time. So, may time na dumating siya dito sa Digos. May maliit lang siya na sugat sa right foot niya. Tapos, we thought na parang ano lang, normal lang na sugat, but then, di na siya gumagaling. So, hanggang kung ano-ano na lang ginagawa nilang gamot na parang herbal, yung mga kahoy-kahoy, na ano sa kanya, pero hindi pa rin siya gumaling that time. Tapos, ano na siya, half paralyzed na siya, di na siya makatayo. Tapos, kung nakakalakad siya minsan, pero yung inaalalayan na siya, tapos bigla na lang siya babagsak, gano'n. Then, pinaopera yung ano niya, yung pinadebride yung sugat niya kasi nga hindi na gumagaling. Tinanggal na yung mga dead, yung parang dead na skin na niya kasi nga kinakain na yung buong laman ng feet niya dahil sa diabetes niya that time. That time, wala pa yung Portia placenta sa amin that time. So, parang wala pa, yun pa lang yung way namin na para gumaling siya to debride the sugat. Tapos, hanggang minsan, bago lang parang 2020, during the lockdown, bigla na lang siya, nagduduyan siya nung apo niya. Tapos, bigla na lang sila agad na, parang nanigas na siya, hindi na siya makagalaw. Tapos, doon na nila na stroke pala si auntie. Then, di naman din nila dinala sa ospital kasi nga, that time, they are financially struggling. Para pinabayaan lang nila sa bahay, ganun. Then, as you can see to the picture, that is her picture. Her eyes can be off. Tapos, yung naglalaway na siya, and kung makikita mo siya personal po, parang nandun na siya sa end stage na parang kukunin na siya ni Lord. Ganun na po talaga yung mukha niya. Then, she can feel she can feel anything with his body, with her body, and hindi siya makapagsalita. All she can do is to cry. Yung parang cry ng baby na walang sounds, yung parang ano lang siya, umuungo lang siya, ganun. Tapos, that time, binenta nga nila yung, yung lot nila, the hair sa Digos, para meron siyang panggamot. So, pina-check up siya sa doktor, yun nga, sabi ng doktor, ano na daw po siya, paralyzed siya, kasi nga, stroke patient na daw po siya. Niresetahan siya ng gamot niya for high blood and for his diabetes. Tapos, nirecommend ng tita ko sa kanila kasi nga, nakikita naman din nila yung results nila kay Popsi sa tinitake na 40 kasi alam naman din nila na si Popsi mayroon ng end-stage na liver cancer. So, they thought yung benta nung lote nila dito, binili nila ng 6-month therapy for auntie. Tapos yun, pinapainom nila ngayon. And as you can see to the slide, with that stage, yung picture na yan sa next picture tayo. Ano ba? Yung video na yan, ano na namin siya ngayon, pinapahilot namin siya para siguro, kasi di na siya nadadala ng therapy ng doktor kasi parang walang effect sa kanya. So, we go for the traditional hilos. And so far, ngayon nakikita namin yung improvement sa kanya kasi pag hinihilot siya, as in, umiiyak siya ng grabe. So, I think her body is...
Walang sound. Sorry, walang sound kasi yung PC pero may sound yan.
Umiiyak na siya dyan. So, she can finally feel pain now. So, if you feel pain, so you're not paralyzed, you're not stroke. So, nag-feel na niya. Siguro kaya medyo hindi pa niya magalaw yung mga body niya because of his past fall. Yung mga pilay niya before na hindi nagagamot. So, that's why we go for traditional healing para makorek yung mga pilay niya before. And so far ngayon, nakakapag na siya ng mga bagay, nakahawakan na niya, pag kumakain siya, maayos naman. Tapos, medyo meron na siyang improvement sa speech niya. Meron na siyang, pag tinatanong siya, kumain ka na, gumaganyan na siya. Meron na siya medyo, hindi pa naman full speech, pero meron na siyang mga hagaw-haw ng mga speech niya na medyo naiintindihan mo na po. Tapos, makikita mo din dun sa niya, sa body niya, as in para siyang snake na nag-iiba ng balat. Kasi yung balat niya ngayon, pati yung mga kubal, ano ba Tagalog ng kubal, natatanggal, as in. Lahat ng mga dead skin niya, napapalitan na ng bago ngayon. And siguro, by the grace of God, and patuloy na pag-inom ng 4th year, I pray to God na sana si auntie din makarecover sa kanyang stroke, hopefully. And I think that's all. Thank you for listening, everyone.
Okay. Ka,
Yes.
this is the video, Ka. Pero walang sound, pero dapat nagsasalita yan si Lola Kaya nga napaiyak ako kasi nagsasalita na siya. Ayan. Nakita niyo yung video?
Opo.
Yes po, nakikita namin.
Okay, I think back to our host.
Yes, thank you very much for the sharing, no. Ako actually nakikinig ako and I'm so touched, I'm so amazed sa product, and then kumbaga na lang ako, nakikinig na lang ako, no. So I'm very touched, no. So again, kung nandito kayo sa ano ngayon, sa presentation ngayon, I firmly believe na merong calling sa inyo. And actually, to close that, no, I would like to welcome yung another to share her story also sa presentation na to. That's all welcome. Isa siyang dating government employee. Ngayon, full-time mompreneur na. Diamond 2-star achiever, Maria Josephine Andales. Sis.
Thank you so much, Brother Bro Kaiser. And good evening, everyone. Marinig ba ako? Very clear? Very clear, bro? Clear?
Yes.
Okay. May I know who are the first-timers here? Paki-chat lang po sa group, sa chat box, please, para makita ko. Sino ba yung mga first-timers? Hindi ko makita eh. Wala na. Yan, oo. So, welcome as everyone, especially those who are first-timers, no? So, you see, nakaka-touch ba yung I would like to ask you 2 questions actually. So, first one, is the product amazing? Sige daw, kindly type yes if you think the product is amazing. After hearing the product presentation and the testimonies, the live testimonies, okay. Sige daw, I want to see more. Sino pa? Okay, very good. So you see, the product is really very amazing. Can you imagine what could have happened to the lolo of Miss Erica and her lola if they haven't met Pure Tear Placenta? What could have happened to them? Diba? We don't know. Kung siguro pabalik-balik ng hospital sila and worse, we don't know what could have happened to them. So, yun, sa product pa lang, diba, we are already amazed. And even ako, what struck me during the presentation, is this holistic therapy. Okay? So now, my second question is it affordable? Sige daw, let me know, yes or no. Is it affordable? Walang nag-chat. Yes or no, is it affordable? Ayun, ang dami nagsabi yes. How about the first-timers here? I want to know. Okay, yes, alone lang sa GSIS. Yung mga first-timers, gusto ko mag-chat sila kung yes or no, affordable ba. You know, when we share this product, when we share this advocacy to almost thousands of people there are some that we encountered na they say na mahal. But then, our question is, mahal compared to what? If you want to compare it to stem cell injection, o diba, mas affordable siya compared sa stem cell injection. Yung stem cell injection cost more millions, right? And this one, it only costs 135,000, and yet of the same efficacy and even sabi ni Bro Tito kanina, di ba sabi niya na it can even be more effective than the injection. It's because there are there are other ingredients in the capsule that is not present sa stem cell injection. Right? Okay, so solved na tayo dyan. Ngayon, mahal siya compared to what? Kasi sabi nyo, mahal naman talaga yung stem cell injection. Why are you comparing that to stem cell injection? But now, I have another question. If you compare it to hospitalization cost, if someone gets sick, ano ba yung mas mahal? Taking pure tear placenta or kumbaga yung hospitalization cost, di ba? Kung ma-admit yung may sakit sa hospital, itong 135,000, especially itong mga top 10 killer diseases, di ba? Itong 135,000, kulang lang yan sa ilang days pa lang. So when somebody told you na our product is mahal, is very expensive, always ask them, compared to what? And ang pinaka na comparison, compared to what? Compared to your life? So, kumbaga, if you compare it to your life, ano ba yung mas ano ba yung mas valuable? Your life? Or itong 135,000? Kasi if you think that you need this product, but then what stops you is that mahal kasi, I need this product, I want to take this product, I need this product, but it is very expensive. So, it's just you are saying na you are comparing, kumbaga, parang worth less than 135,000 ba yung life mo. So, that's my question now, how much do you love yourself? Or kung wife mo man ang may sakit, how much do you love your wife? How much do you love your husband? How much do you love your mom, your dad, your child? So, just like you, I was also listening to this kind of product presentation. But then, yung mga questions that na tinanong ko sa inyo lahat, ang answer ko is, yes, the product is amazing. Is it affordable? For me, 135,000 is just nothing compared to my life. Especially after the incident, yung sister ko na, ganyan siguro yan, if you had experienced losing someone that you love. Kasi yung sister ko, yung death niya, it was a sudden death. And she was my younger sister. She is my younger sister. She was 39 years old at that time. And who would have thought na she would die, na ganyan, na sudden heart attack lang after having vacation here in Philippines. Pag-uwi niya ng Dubai, gano'n na lang nangyari sa kanya. So because of that incident, that made me realize na life is really more important than money. So when I listened to the product presentation, immediately I decided that I would take this therapy no matter what. Because I know that time my health was already deteriorating. Yun nga, di ba? My husband shared it earlier na I had an adult onset asthma. And my doc told me it's like, yung mga ganyan na mga cases, it's like a walking time bomb. So, kasi yung mga questions ko kanina, how much do you love yourself? Yes, I love myself. That's why I took the therapy, and much more, I love my family. And kapag sabi ko nga, na-experience mo that of losing someone that you love, when you feel the pain of losing someone, I don't want that to happen again to our family. So as much as I can, I can do something na ma-prevent that this will happen again. Kaya yun, I was praying to God to make this pure tear placenta a healing instrument to us. And in fact, no, we are, the family, all of us are enjoying this health benefit from RIWAY International. And kasi hindi lang ako yung husband ko, he took the therapy, yung mga kids ko, my mother, my sisters. So you see, God is so good, no, that He corrected yung mga problema namin sa lungs noon na before this pandemic came. And yun pa lang, sa health benefits pa lang ng RIWAY, we are already very thankful. And, you know, di ba ang RIWAY, kung makita mo, yung logo ng RIWAY is, may 6 yan na 6 aspects. So, that's why maybe you would wonder na from being a government employee for 16 years, why I left this job in exchange of doing RIWAY full-time. You know, I've never thought before that I would fall into this kind of industry until I met this RIWAY International, who provided me not only in terms of health benefits, but you know, as I said earlier, na yung logo ng RIWAY, yung 6 aspects that RIWAY wants us to develop. Gusto i-balance ni RIWAY yung life natin hindi lang yung physical aspect, yung health aspect, also the social aspect, di ba? While we are sharing this advocacy, we have a very significant contribution to the society. And also the mental skills, the mental aspect, where RIWAY is training us to become more, to strengthen the power of our mind, to believe in ourselves more. And also the spiritual aspect, while we are doing this advocacy, it's like we are worshiping to God. Kasi para sa akin, di ba, when we are helping other people, yung kanina, alam mo, yung rewards ng RIWAY, when you are doing the advocacy, it's more than monetary. Much more when I heard about the improvements na shared by Miss Erica Bautista. Talagang kahapon yung nagpadala siya ng video ni Lola na nakapagsalita na konti, kahit konti lang ng mga improvements. Napaiyak talaga ako. So, you know, those kind of ganun na mga scenes, those scenes really make me, they're the ones who are pushing me to do this advocacy despite this pandemic. And what else? The family aspect. Diba? Well, I am in this advocacy compared na when I was employed. I now have time flexibility. Okay? I now have the choice whether today am I going to stay with my family, or am I going to do my advocacy, or still I can do my advocacy while I'm here at home, di ba? So I now have time flexibility. Unlike before na, although there were times that I really wanted to be with my family, pero kasi employed ako, I really needed to go to the office. And then the last aspect is the financial. You know, when you do the advocacy by heart, wala kang choice because RIWAY will really reward you financially. Ganyan ka goods, ganyan ka si RIWAY, ka generous. So, yun, 6 aspects in my life. Yun ang dinedevelop ni RIWAY. There are great changes now in the 6 aspects of my life because of this advocacy. That's why I also want to share this with you. And before I forget pala, no, while doing this advocacy, I can't believe also that I'm enjoying this reverse aging na sinasabi nila. Sabi ko, totoo naman pala. So, kumbaga, bonus na lang yun. Aside from yung mga 6 na no? Sabagay, kasama naman din yun sa physical, di ba? Health and and beauty. Okay. So, now, I want to end my message with a question. In what aspect do you want RIWAY to come in? Whether sa physical ba, sa health, or sa social, kasi you don't feel fulfilled, gusto mo pa mag-contribute sa society, or gusto mo bang you want to have more time with your family, or gusto mo bang to have kumbaga more, kasi when I'm doing RIWAY, I didn't expect na yung grabe maka-reward si RIWAY financially actually. I couldn't imagine na yung 1 month, minsan yung 1 month na income mo is equivalent to, minsan equivalent pa to 8 months salary ng previous na employee ko. You see, ganyan ka-generous yung RIWAY. So, I couldn't imagine talaga na I am blessed, I am super blessed in this advocacy. So, yun lang ma-advise ko na you do the advocacy by heart. And si RIWAY, si God na, and God also na bahala sa inyo how to reward you. And RIWAY is just waiting for you in whatever aspect you want to come in. So I think that would be all. Thank you so much, everyone.